Lab Rat's assistant. Dex tells me we're gonna be working together. This is gonna be sweet, dude-a-roo. As soon as you get that stuff back here, I can help get it installed and we're all set. Let's get to work.
You want to put an acid lab in this truck? Hello, hello. Boom! The future is here! Get inside, let me show you around. Oh, so what do you think? Pretty legit, right? And on the move whenever you want it. Dreams will be born in this lab, my friend. Balls will be tripped, and all thanks to you, me, and the sweetest acid money can buy. I'm head chef finally, eh? Lab Rat Part 2. I'll always be here, head down, making the miracles happen. I can't make acid out of thin air, though. I tried for my college thesis. I'll keep the supplies over here in this corner, but we're gonna need to restock on the reg if you want me churning out batches 24/7. Got plenty of friends I can hit up if you need an idea of where to source the stuff. Just hit me up, yeah? Now, once the product's just right, we take it over here and we get it all sealed up for shipping. That's where you come in. I'm working on some buyers. We do the hard work, we get the hard cash. But just between us, sending people on this trip, I'd do it for free. It's a vocation, man. The revolution starts here. And hey, if you ever want some quality time with the product, just jump in there, get your hands dirty, and give it some spittin' love. It's all a catalyst, man. It'll speed things along, and if you forget to wash your hands, you might expand your horizons, you know what I mean? How can I help you? Watch your step. Busy, busy. Have fun, do drugs.
I can hear y'all. I've been hearing y'all the whole time. Y'all talking about blue screen and everything. I'm like, why they ignore me like this? This is weird as fuck. I would never do them like that. Look, I would never. Michael Jackson voice. I would never do them like that. Why would they do me like that? I don't understand. So, Toes, what you say your battery charger wasn't working? Yeah. I need to get a charging station. I just plug mine into it. Cause at first I was using you know, the multi-outlets that come with USB. That was good as fuck. And then I moved and I lost it. I'm like, damn, I can't find that. I need to buy another one. That bitch is so handy. You can plug in 4 or 5 things in that bitch. God damn. I used to have my phone, my charger, like some more shit. Now you gonna see me with low end right now. I know. I thought y'all was in the middle of something. This bitch just hit me on national TV. I thought it's pulled down on your joystick. Stupid.
In the name of authenticity, you're gonna need some authentic supplies. That means hitting actual police branches, okay? And when you've got what we need, bring it back.
No, sir.
There you are! He's down!
What, a bulletproof motherfucking me door? What? What kind of supplies we stealing in here? Oh, I'm like, what the fuck were you stealing out the bank? Yeah, we bank robbers. Might as well get some money while we in that hole. Goddamn. Snow, man. But this snow, this ain't that slush. They don't have no slushy on here. They got all good dry snow. It's like a dirt road. This compact snow. Where I'm from, this should be all watered down like a old icy, like a Slurpee. Yeah. No wino. All on the presses and shit. Still need 2 more bars. Not for resupply, or do we? I wasn't even paying attention. Not paying attention. What you talking about? Or you didn't? You done with your motorcycle? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Cause I haven't even finished my lab. I haven't. I just did my lab, but I gotta do some other shit. I gotta get supplies. This nigga. Okay, right. This nigga. Yeah. This nigga doing a underhand snowball. How you underhand a snowball? This nigga hit in the back of the head with a snowball. How you die from a snowball? You gotta be throwing that bitch like Clyde Drake. I'm talking about you gotta be throwing that bitch like, god damn, superhuman. Oh, they'd be like, yeah, I'm on break. I'm glad we ain't gotta work that long today. It's winter time and shit. And get a face full of snow. Bitch.
Dead! You're dead! You hell!
Ah, let's throw. I was wondering what was going on. They thought the other one did it. This nigga's probably drunk, fucked up. That is crazy. That's crazy. So you can't do the under your motorcycle club with the acid? Oh. So motorcycle club ain't 2 times no more? The motorcycle club still 2 times then. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I've been smoking. That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. I've been smoking. I've been smoking in the east. I've been smoking in the west. I've been smoking. Nigga say wrapping gifts. You ain't throwing that shit in the bag? Come on, my nigga. Man, you know the gift bag with you. You know when girls used to do it back in the day. Like girls used to do it back in the day. Man, girls used to do it. Girls been on that game, right? But I just thought it was just, you know what I'm saying, too girly. Nigga, one time I found some regular old ugly ass bags, like one plain color, like black or white or brown or some bullshit. I was like, yeah, that's me right here. Threw that goddamn gift in there and bought that cheap ass tissue paper and threw it on top. Yeah, that shit, cheap ass tissue paper. Yeah, my nigga. Even if you got like a pair of shoes or something, they got a bag for that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you got like a kid's toy or some shit, you know what I'm saying, like a big ass Power Wheels, no, you don't want to put it in the bag. But I don't know what you gonna wrap that up, Brooklyn, cause it weighs it does weigh a pretty good deal. See, I don't know which size you have neither. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah. You gotta wrap that up. Big ass stupid box. Yeah, but like clothes go in a bag for sure. I mean, oh shit. That shit crazy. That's real. That is crazy how real that is. Hold on, Brooklyn. Was that our conversation we was having about your brother? Was that some restaurant and somebody went in because they broke his window? Oh, I remember who it was. It was my homegirl, Amy. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. But yeah, her brother had went to a restaurant and that he always goes to and got his window broke because he has some like a I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to be funny. Like a man purse, like a you know what I'm saying, like a pouch thing that guys wear or whatever. I don't. Yeah, he had one out visible, and somebody thought maybe they. It was a nice car too, so they was like, okay, I break this window, then I'll come up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga didn't have a goddamn thing in the satchel. You know what I'm saying? He had it all on him. That's why it was in the car. You know what I'm saying? But just because he had a visual, motherfucker broke right into his shit. But I'll be like, if you got tint, it's certain shit I don't be worrying about. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I got limo tint on all back windows, and then like the front, you got the legal shit. But I don't see what's really all the big. Nigga can't see in my car daylight, nighttime. But it's just good to cause. That's what I'm saying. You got to know your environment, I guess. I'm going out to like where the Polito Bay. That's wild. Where she live at? And she still this boy here. When you said the county. Really? I know. Yeah, cause like we got counties where I'm at. It's just you're saying like the county is the out. You know what I'm saying? The city is the main part, and then you got the bigger part, which is the county. You're saying your county is good, but the city is horrible or something? Yeah. But other little smaller cities around, aren't that bad. Right? Okay. The whole entire city. Baltimore? And you know what? I can't conceive that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I just haven't been around that. Cause in the country, well, in the area where I live in of the America, everything is far apart. Everybody is spread out. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Indians back in the day, like the plains or something. It's just everybody's so tight together. I'm not used to that. Like even in Dallas and Houston, I I haven't never lived in one of those suburbs where everybody's so goddamn tight. But I was just getting to East Coast is the oldest part of America, so y'all got shit built on top of shit, on top of shit, on top of shit. And Baltimore is just one of those old ass cities where even if you got the people right, the city itself physically is fucked up, right? Like a lot of the no, I'm saying the people are fucked up, but I'm saying isn't the city like a lot of old shit going on, like a lot of like it's an old city, right? It needs to be updated. A lot of shit going on. Like Philadelphia was the first place. Okay. Arrested. They don't sound like Gotham City, y'all. Like y'all telling me it sound like Gotham, like Arkham Asylum, like they just let Joker out like a couple weeks ago, like around that bitch. Like okay, so and it's ran by predominantly black people though, like Atlanta, like kind of like right. Yeah. So what's going on? Like, what do y'all honestly believe is happening? Just they stealing, right? Obviously. So, so I'm learning something right now. So as a people who live there, I mean, what would you suggest? I mean, everybody would love to have a mayor black in a predominantly, you know what I'm saying, black type of environment. So I'm just, I guess somewhere we just went wrong because and that's predominantly black people on black people, right? Wow. Oh, they were never at work. They would just clock in and not come to work. What the fuck was they doing? Say, now, in your imagination, y'all, what the fuck are you gonna do for 12 hours a day? For 8 hours a day, you're supposed to be at work. How do you convince other people you're at work? What do you do? What do you do? I ain't talking about for 6 months. Like, I'm just saying, my mind has to have a program for me to play hooky. When I was in school, I had to have a plan. So people wouldn't just, it wouldn't look so obvious. You're talking about grown people. Wow. That's a movie, man. Y'all, that's a movie. Like y'all, let's get together and like produce a movie. Like that we would be the first like broke motherfuckers to put some money together and make a movie. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What's going on? Hold on. Huh? Damn. Ah. Ah, this did it. This did. No, for real though, like, okay, so Y'all know, like I know, that there are always is gonna be black people that hate black people for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people call them Moors or whatever, but it ain't even that. Because it's a lot of Nigerians right now. I don't know if you want to call them a Moors, but they some sellouts. And they do not like black people. These niggas are purple and yellow, and y'all, I mean purple and blue. Y'all so black, y'all purple and blue. Like a cartoon or some shit, and y'all don't like us. Saying we squandering our opportunity. And then you get your bitch ass over here, and all you is a CEO at a prison. That's as high as your life go. You're a sergeant, you're a captain at a prison. And you say we squandering our opportunity. Get your bitch ass on. But I was just saying, it just seemed like somebody just over the years it would play out, my nigga. I don't know, I'm lame. Maybe I'm lame, but you know, like Chicago, you know, the signs that they have on them are some weird signs. Like, how do you have the sign of David? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Maybe I might be talking about some things I really don't know about, but how did you convert the sign of David into senseless, malicious killings? How do you? I'm just saying, the sign of David. I'm saying, but they're not even using it as a religious thing. There's no religion in. That's some weird shit. I'm just saying, it's like, okay, you got people, you know, they own songs and everything, talking about old block and this block and that block, but like, what's really, really pushing these kids to kill each other? Somebody's showing them, somebody's teaching them. Who's consistently pushing it generation after generation after generation of hate? You really, really telling me, I'm saying, but you really gonna tell me like ain't nobody playing it out? Ain't nobody like, man, fuck this shit. I'm just telling you, somebody is funding that shit undercover, like. Yeah. And they do weird shit or blame it on being drunk. Like when motherfuckers on the, okay, it's an excuse. Okay, so my thing is though, I understand what you're saying, but they're picking people whose mind hasn't developed, and they're not giving them a choice. What choice are you giving a 12-year-old when you put a gun in his hand and say go do something? You know what I'm saying? It's just you're not giving a nigga a choice. That nigga has no choices. That's it. That's all it. Yeah, they're looking up to him as a figure. And they playing off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I keep hearing parent, parent, parent. Everything is, I'm just resupplying it. I'm gonna go to this one. I didn't know if I had hit this one already. All my shit is close. Well, I was just saying I don't have any children, so people say my biggest excuse to get out the conversation. You ain't got no kids. Fuck out the conversation. What I'm saying is when you get ready to talk to somebody about something so sincere, they say they give excuses not to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my child. You know what I'm saying? You know how back in the day people would take advice and talk to each other like a tribe or a village. Now it's don't worry about my baby. Don't touch my baby. Don't hit my baby. You better not touch my baby. That's crazy too. Yeah, you're right. That's kidnapping. Ouch. Ouch. What about just binding them? Is that kidnapping? Just binding them? Ain't that just kidnapping? Damn. See, I don't get that part because, and the way that a lot of those cases go do be one-sided because of a race. You know what I'm saying? But in that case, how can you be so blind? Like the lady that, like that officer that walked in that shot the guy eating his ice cream. Like, how can that not be so obvious? That's wild. And she won her case. That's crazy. Damn, bro. Shit. Right.
Hello, hello.
You seen the news? Apparently, a Humane Labs van carrying toxic chemicals tipped.
Yeah. Can't do nothing. I put a rebreather on y'all, but go ahead. It's really not the police. The police is the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the law. And that's why I like people. Yeah. What's her name? It's. Damn, what's that activist name? I really like her too. Is it Angela Davis? Is it with the afro, the activist? She did the. She has. Okay, yeah. I really like how she handles things. Maybe I need to look more into it, but even though she was brought up at a time where it was still strong racism and prejudice in America, which it still is, but I mean it was more out. They still racist, they just not out publicly with it. And she the way she did things, in a lot of ways she handled different things or whatever. I know she's a woman and she can't come with brute force, so she chose to come at the game a different way. You know what I'm saying? I like how she did it. Not saying as a man I don't believe in brute force, but it's just sometimes you can't match force with force. Sometimes you got to match a different element with a different element for it to work. But see, when you say society, what's society? You know what I'm saying? The Jews who have all the money of the media, the rich. No, they don't. Who is saying this? Who's saying this? You talk about the senator of your state? Wow. She doesn't want any police. I mean, and a lot of people would go along with that because they'll be like, okay, the police are, you know what I'm saying? But there's just structure to certain things. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain structure. There's just certain structure. Can't. You help moderate conflict. That, using convicts? Come on, my nigga. That shit crazy. This is a joke. It just sounds like a joke what they're doing. No, I'm saying it just sounds like a joke because the mental stability of a man that's been locked up longer than a year, he got to get back to society and understand what's going on. I'm telling you, I've been through it. If you've been away from society, your mental stability is shaky, brother. I'm talking about you're allowed to do anything because just a lot of stuff just get pinned up. You don't get to talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? Just things are just all bottled up. And when you get out, you're so free. You're like, damn, I can do this, I can do that. And then it just get away from you because you're like, I can drink all I want to. You know what I'm saying? I can eat all I want to. You know what I'm saying? I can stay out long as I want to. Those privileges were meant to be taken away from you because, yeah, you're not being monitored at all. So that's like letting a beast out of the zoo. So you're giving these people, you're telling me I can let this beast out of the cage. I don't have to watch him. He can do what the fuck he wants to. He's gonna be a responsible adult. That's crazy. That's crazy. I better get a pistol. My homeboy telling me to get a gun. Maybe I should get a gun. Yeah, where all kind of stupid shit is legal. They say what? No California. They've been bringing shit from Cali to Texas a long time. They've been doing that for a long time. Because it's so wide and open and you can hide in plain sight. But like low key, like what I was saying though, like under all of it though, you can't tell me the government isn't funding a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me the government ain't funding these Bloods and Crips and all these little gangs and shit. You can't tell me what, man. I ain't trying to be funny, Brooklyn. Maybe I'm not in the streets like I'm supposed to. But where does a 12-year-old get a gun from? What you know, what is the right? But white people are secretly running it, is what I'm saying. I think the Jews are funding genocide for us. You get what I'm saying? If you really think about it, they're funding genocide. All that fucked up music. They don't have music for people to come together in unity to like back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is dead. Now niggas talking about killing each other. How did we go from Queen Latifah to goddamn me Spice, whatever her name is? How we go to that? What I'm trying to say is the media is pushing it, and a lot of motherfuckers eat that shit up, TikTok and all that shit. But in reality, they're not understanding the same people. Like Adolf Hitler were the Jews' Holocaust. They're not understanding the Jews are our Holocaust. The Jews are the rich people in England, the queen and the king and all that. The Jews are the same people when all these little white folks fall off and don't have no cash. They got some secret society they can tap in and get money. If you really a Jew and they feel like you a Jew, I ain't talking about indentured slaves. Them indentured slaves, they out here smoking meth and they don't give a fuck about them. But if you're really a Jew and they feel like you're a Jew and they know you're a Jew, DNA test, they got secret little pockets of money for people and shit. And that's why I just changed my perspective on a lot of things. Like Drake, Jew. Come on, my nigga. The Weeknd. Come on, man. Why are these people famous? Black people gotta goddamn me kill each other to be famous. But these dudes come out of nowhere and they're famous. Drake was on a TV show on Degrassi. Now he's one of the biggest rap stars of all time. And when people try to go against him, he done hooked up with the Star of David, which I feel like is some other Jew shit for motherfuckers to commit genocide. So they're using Drake to help continue the genocide. I don't know. If people look at it like that, they would stop doing some of the things they would do, I believe. That's why they don't want people like me around. I talk crazy to motherfuckers people. Yeah, I talk crazy. This dude talking crazy. You hear this nigga? This nigga saying shit like that. He talk like that. Yeah, I talk about all kind of shit. Oh, I see. I gotta put it in this truck. No. Mm-hmm.
Good to hear you.
Got some nice bikes too. Damn. How you drive around? Where are they going? To the back of the truck? Yeah. Like, where these niggas going? I would never come up to some motherfuckers I know got some guns and swerve in front of them. Bitch, you dead. You dead before you get there. Where you going? Oh, shit just spawned up, huh? Okay. That's wild. That's lame. Niggas just spawn in doing 90. There's a lot of some bitches. What? And which ones made them collectible? Ah. I like that matte black. Yeah. Because you driving it around. Damn. I'll get that gold, motherfucker. But see, when you get, I do notice when you get one type of car, they'll spawn in and that type of car on the street and shit. That's lame. I'm like, goddamn, need that first Benz truck. What's 2 times right now? Do y'all know? Oh yeah, yeah. I know them races. Oh, the slashers. Damn, you played the shit out of that whole last year. Brooklyn, what you need to do? That's crazy what y'all was telling me about how this city is, man. I'm saying, how does a kid have an opportunity or a chance? They gotta have that freak show, huh? Yeah, that would mean that's what a lot of people ain't realizing. They make it seem like all this shit happened. Well, that happened so long ago. No, these people are still alive. They are still alive. You talking about here in Texas, hangings and people getting burned at the stake. This is only one generation ago. Motherfucker, stop playing with me, man. No. No. So people can do fucked up shit. So if I know about an old law, right, if I can do an old law and do some fucked up shit, I'm gonna get away with it in court. Cause I know the old law. But if you don't know the old law, you know, you're gonna be like, damn, how can he do such fucked up shit to me? And that's how a lot of these white people getting off under that old white law. But see, a lot of people say it's not about religion. But a lot of people say it's not about religion, though. That goes strictly to religion. I don't see any other reason why you would want this baby to come into this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a woman, you know what I'm saying? I want to get rid of this baby because I was raped and insemination happened, and I don't want, you know what I'm saying, to be reminded every fucking day of my life that I got raped. To me, that makes perfect sense. To me, that makes perfect sense. But see, I don't know what to say. You get what I'm saying? Because in those same countries, some of the most fucked up shit is still happening. I'm not saying fucked up shit ain't happening here. You know what I'm saying? The most fucked up part is here is the hypocrisy of it. Y'all saying y'all not raping. Y'all making it against the law to rape. Y'all making it against the law to do different things. But the most prestigious people are still doing it. Now, if you telling me doctors and lawyers are still doing it, you telling me a motherfucker that's smoking meth that ain't had a job ever in his life ain't doing it? Come on, man. You telling me a stepdad that been locked up for 40 years and he get out and he meets some woman and she got a nice daughter and she actually likes him and they don't do anything? They're prestigious and they're on their own. I'm just saying. I don't even say the planet. I would say a lot of the laws where I live at for sure. Be- Man, come on, man. Yes. No. America. That's pretty raw, dog. Okay, so my question to this is, why the fuck is there still Nazis? Are they going back in the old files? You're saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm sick enough to me, that's cool. I like that. I want to kind of be on that. I want to fund that. I'm sorry about the game. My shit is on black screen. America, because they're the most powerful. They want to suck America dick. Nope. Nope. They sucking their dick too. They sucking their dick
Steady
too.
and precise, Honcho. In
Anybody
another
at the
life, you could have
table
been a brain
that got
surgeon,
something
but
of worth,
instead, you're doing
they the
something
big dogs.
important.
Anybody but
Big
this the
love.
thing. Africa can be the biggest dog of all. But Africa can be the biggest dog of all, but they not united. You know what I'm saying? They're not united. Africa can be the biggest world wants. Bill Gates has set up permanent Bill Gates has set up permanent shop under the pretense of he's helping to cure malaria. That's his reason for setting up permanent Microsoft buildings in Africa. This motherfucker say he's curing. Okay, I'm off black screen. This somebody say he's curing malaria. Come to find out, he's the #1 supporter of drilling over there for. See, they're finding new shit. See, Africa is just so full of everything. You know what I'm saying? But on the cell phones, the cell phones use this type of metal. You know, this type of little thin metal that they use, and it's very popular in Africa. So he set up shop talking about he's curing malaria, but he's really mining and coaling and digging for all of the precious. Come on, my nigga. And it's been going on forever. And it's been going on forever. Cause have you ever sat back and wondered, like, all the gold that the kings and queens had, you know what I'm saying? Now it's in stores and shops and you can sell it. People don't think about that. Cause all the gold and all that shit was in one area. It was in Africa. And everybody had it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But then the gold diggers came. The grave robbers came and this and that. But nobody's saying that all that were the Jews. And they had all the gold that they took from Africa. That's why Rome was there. Rome was set up in Egypt. They changed a black state, a black world, a black country, everything black. And they went to Africa and set up shop, my nigga. In Africa, Rome. I thought Rome was some Europe shit. They set up in Africa. Why would you set up in Africa? You proving a point. Bitch, I'm taking your shit, ho. Rome. And it didn't work out right. And they went into the Dark Ages. And when they went into the Dark Ages, African societies thrived. Shit, they became the most strongest of ever. Hell. Can't come down here and steal our shit. I know, because at first, it was us. And the Moors and all that, blah, blah, blah. And then they pushed all the black people out and said it's only white now. Make their own Israel and shit. All that shit's supposed to be in Ethiopia.
Hey.
Talking about Israel and all the people in that.
Make friends.
If you go back to the first president of Egypt, he had this old crazy ass speech and said, you people want to go, because he cast them out. You people want to go, because they say anybody that is Israel, children can come here. He said you can go, when you go, you were black, but when you come, you're light skinned. Meaning, oh, you black when you left, but now you want to come when I say all the children of Israel come home. Now you white person. Motherfucker, what they got to do with anything? I'm a child of Israel, black or white. That's why when in Israel, all the people are white. Because the first president of Egypt, of Cairo, he made sure that nobody dark skinned got in. And all around the world, all light skinned people are in power. Even in Japan. You don't see dark skinned Japanese in power because black people are the sole DNA of everything. They don't want to tell you that. Even the Indians here in America, they, they don't want to give it up. They don't want to say that black man is the oldest on earth. Okay, man, they have finally admitted it. So if you got all this going on, listen, man. Listen, man. They're pushing. They push this white thing so strong that it was a campaign back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people aren't even looking into this shit, my nigga. Cause somebody want the black people not to know. It's black people that don't want black people not to know.
I knew this guy who didn't speak for like 3 years after Bad Dose.
Still here, friend.
Your story too?
I'll be here.
Good to see you.
Wow.
Come back soon.
Who's saying this? Is this a white guy? See, okay, so people don't understand that natives were different races too, okay? I'm gonna share this with you, you already know, but I don't understand why they're not telling people all the story in class. You know what I'm saying? Now in class, they told me about the Bering Strait. You can walk from Alaska to Russia, right? So supposedly this side of the world got populated because of the war with Attila the Hun and all that shit. Pushed out a lot of tribes that didn't want to get down with that shit. So they came across the Bering Strait. Now, when you go across the Bering Strait and you go into Alaska, you got Canada, you got America, you got Mexico, and then you got South America. And that's how we were here before Christopher Columbus. That part is explained. But they're not putting in that the reason you had Aztec warriors later on was because of the Mongolian people that came over here. Indians or just Mongolians. You know what I'm saying? And Mongolians had different colors. You had the red skin and you had, you know what I'm saying, the dark skin. But they never had a white skinned Mongolian. That's not a Mongolian trait. It's only 3 main races. The Negroid, Caucasoid, and the Mongoloid. That's why Mexicans' hair and skin look just like all the Asian people, and they don't want to admit it. Every Asian person you see, their hair and skin is just like a South American person because they're Mongoloids. That's their base DNA. Mongoloid. We're Negroid. Negroid is the oldest. Everything came from Negroid. That part, I don't understand why they're not teaching in class. That's what I was saying. They'll teach about the little migration of the Eskimos and all that and how this side of the world got populated, but they won't tell you that those were black people too. Ain't no white man on TV right now. You look at an Indian reservation, these folks white and fat with eyeglasses. They don't look like no bald head in the motherfucker. They ain't no goddamn Indian. White folks. Where you be really into these? Where do you watch a lot of this about the different senators? Because Do you watch it or you read it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Say, man. If I could break it down, stop that shit, you stupid bitch. Boy, they just trying to wipe out history. That's crazy. Really? Really? And it's little shit like that that nobody's paying attention to. That motherfuckers is just these laws they making every day and little bitty shit. Motherfuckers ain't paying attention to. They so quick on Snapchat and TikTok and shit. They distracted. Say, man. But this is the most fundamental thing that makes me just. But Toast, this is the smallest part that I feel like can wake a lot of people up that even are so deep in sleep. If you get a white man and he walk up to a deserted island full of number of women, if you get a white man walk up to an island of all black women, them babies gonna be black. If he walk up to an island of all goddamn me whatever, anything besides white, that baby gonna be that race. They have the weakest gene. You know what I'm saying? They have the weakest gene. I'm saying you can. They don't like the black man because of all races. When a black man walk up on the scene, he's gonna take over. I can populate, like, no lie. This is in reality. I can populate a whole country. You can populate a whole country, my nigga, with your seed. This was not a lot of black people not getting it. Man, I can go anywhere deserted and I can populate that whole country. But you see what I'm saying? Like one person, I could populate the whole town. But like when it's white and he want to go to a black, like say it's all black women, he gonna have that one or two babies. It's gonna be a small explosion, but then it's gonna get covered up with that black color again. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like that first baby might be bright, but then if it ain't constant being pumped white, it gotta keep being pumped in. Otherwise, that other color gonna constantly keep taking over. Boom. Constantly keep taking over. Boom. Constantly keep taking over. Boom. It's natural nature, but it's natural nature, right? So with natural nature, they hate that. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. And they're talking about after a while it's going to be all yellow people. Yes. They're the mutations. They are the mutations. They're the X-Men. They're the nasty motherfuckers. Because that's why I try to explain to people. You remember that little clip on 300 where they showed you any deformity of a baby, they throw it away. And it makes so much sense. 300 were black people. Okay. If you have all black race on Earth, right? And you threw babies away for deformities, albino would be a deformity, correct? Because two black people can make, I'm saying, but two black people can make a white baby, but I was just proving that two black people can make a white baby, but two white people can't make a black baby. So if two black people can make a white baby, my theory is this. Everybody on Earth was black. We started off with black. We got a couple of yellow tribes. You know what I'm saying? We got some light skin, but we are black people. That mutation happened, but that mutation keep happening. We kept throwing them bitches away. And then one time, yeah, and they were up in the Caucasus Mountains. They were in the Caucasus Mountains. Certain areas, like South Africa, the Africans are lighter color. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, white people too. So the people in the Caucasus Mountains, though, they were just different. You know what I'm saying? They weren't prepared for a lot of different things. They were weaklings and all that, but they were cast away. You know what I'm saying? They were cast off. They were just a nasty. Like on 300, you remember that deformed guy that turned their back on him? You remember he told them the back way how to beat the 300 into that straight they were in? The cripple guy. That's how it happened in real life. That shit in Hollywood, they have everybody white. But 300 were really black. And they threw babies away that were deformed. White was, that albino was a deformity. They used to throw white babies away. But after a while, them bitches had a little old tribe and they built up and they got themselves together and got strong and big. And that's where all their anger and their hate for black people over the time come from, because they will always naturally be the weaker. And you know what's crazy? If you really look at it, black people aren't looking at reality. So they can look black because black people win every muscle building contest. It's just how we are. It's how our bones are built, how we're structured. You know what I'm saying? All those Greek gods, motherfuckers talking about them white people, them were us. To this day, we're the best built humans on Earth. And we white people just don't like it. We shut them down in every category, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So that's the fight that they're fighting for, is just the survival of just existing. Because they're the weaker link. I think that's why they push for white supremacy, because in reality, there is no white supremacy. You're the weaker link. They're the weaker link all the way around, and they don't want to admit it. And they just swear to God that they doing right. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't right. Y'all bitches just hiding behind law and hiding behind this bullshit y'all call America. Y'all hide. Stop hiding, bitch. Come on out. I would love one of them do one of them KKK marches where I live at. You know them city and states where they let motherfuckers walk down the street and they KKK parade and shit? I'm following the motherfucker home. Fuck that. You ain't finna take your goddamn robe home and put that bitch out and keep it creased up and... Man, you got me fucked up, boy. Come on, my nigga. You're horrifying these people and bringing... Yeah, right. Nope. Hell no, because they're your brothers and your sisters and your aunties and uncles and shit. Because have you ever... Okay, you know those robes were made... The KRS-One, I follow him a lot. This shit funny. Those robes are handmade, okay? We know that part. They're also have to be hand washed. They're not taking them to the cleaners and shit. You know what I'm saying? So... Who's taking care of these robes over the years? Like... You know they didn't throw it away. They're not burning them. They didn't destroy them. So who's taking care of these robes over these years? Like, who's washing them and, you know what I'm saying, maintaining them? And like, is there a secret society that keeps them clean? Like, where are all the white robes? It used to be thousands of guys marching down the street. Well, they got black robes now, and they call themselves judges. Ah, they got a new robe. They just changed the color of the robe. Man, Brooklyn. I don't know what I need to be doing. Oh. Oh, appreciate that. Whoever did that. Let me get my little vehicle out. I'm gonna go see what Franklin's talking about. Yeah, man, I don't want to really blame it on black people. We've been following the whole time we've been over here. I blame it on the motherfucker who been leading. But if you think about it, have you noticed like all these other countries, they got these big, huge guys. Like China still got like a 10-foot, 11-foot man. You know what I'm saying? Different places. You know what I'm saying? They got these big top. Have y'all noticed it ain't no Africans big and tall? Or am I tripping? I mean, I'm just saying, it just seemed like they just killed a lot of them and there's just not that many of them left. Every so many generations they'll come out with a big motherfucker from different places, but they ain't really just coming out of Africa like that. And I'm just, I mean, you know, 6 foot, you know what I'm saying? All my cousins taller than me. I just haven't seen in a while a black, big ass, tall motherfucker just. It's like they get rid of all the big black people. Tiny Lister gone. I miss all the big black people. They don't put no big black people on TV, like a big black guy. They put, what's The Rock? Bitch, this nigga's like a quarter black. Y'all putting this nigga in all kind of black roles. That should be irritating me. Dwayne Johnson ain't a nigga. That's what I'm saying. He look like a goddamn Hawaiian roll. Hell. I'm just saying they throwing these old punk ass wigs on this nigga. These old $5 ass afros on this nigga and talking about he a nigga, man. This Black Adam. Black Adam? Y'all scared to put a dark skinned nigga up here? Black Panther didn't even make it to his second goddamn movie. Shit. I know the Shazam or whatever. I'm just saying, y'all redoing the same movie and shit, man. Come on, get out that weird shit, man. It's like The Rock is king of that shit, too. Like if one movie is good, the first part good, he'll be on the second part. Y'all ain't got no special Christmas holiday special shit set up today? It's so cold, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. My family just happy to be just around, warm, with each other. 'Cause it's cold outside. My Christmas gifts was pretty cheap. Uh, the Dr. Dre missions. I did them sporadically, ain't did them in order. I've been doing them every once in a while. Y'all don't have your agency? We could do your agency missions. I don't remember the order they in. But we was just doing resupplies. I had my lab already. Ten what?
Okay, look, I'm heading over to see Dre and let him know where we at. Imani, you got a lock on Johnny Guns yet?
So I've got a rough area based on a couple cell towers, but I can't be more precise than that. Here's the GPS for the closest tower. You'll need to track him down from there.
Alright, shit, good enough. Hey, get down here.
This drive pretty good in snow. Oh, come on, man. Let's say when stunt jump failed. Which I did good, huh?
Okay, the signal just picked up. You're close by.
Hey, eyes open. This motherfucker don't play. Better be ready for anything.
Do we have to get out the car? Cause trying to find out where the fuck I'm supposed to be at.
Watch it! Wowza! Well, you're a nobody.
Oh shit. I didn't know you was getting out, my bad. Right. No, Johnny guns. I think I found
They're here! Take them motherfuckers out and let's go!
This nigga got this gray ass beard at. Oh shit.
Johnny. Can you track Johnny's position while our friend concentrate on not getting shot?
On it. Okay, FYI, Johnny is making some serious calls. Private pilot, private kill squad, you know the kind of thing.
Oh, nah, this motherfucker ain't gonna fly away from shit. Hey, get down to the airport.
I'm a murderous gentleman. You know, they say most murderers nowadays are chivalry type of guys. He'll open the door for you so you can walk past him and shoot you in the back of the head. Polite, so polite. Like if he tie you up and shit and your nose is running, you know, could you give me a tissue please? And he'll wipe your nose for you.
Hey, I'm at the studio. I was just for Trey. He want to speak to Guns.
You gotta respect that. That takes a lot of gumption.
Y'all gotta keep Johnny Guns alive, all right? Don't get me wrong. You see this motherfucker, you start shooting. Just don't put the final bullet in him yet.
Oh, snow, man. These bigger vehicles handling the snow. Oh, Johnny. Yeah, this is about the Dr. Dre phone stolen type of shit. That's why my phone be ringing. I be telling you I got phone hits now because you get the phone hits and shit when you buy your agency. Both of y'all bought an agency, right? Damn. That's it.
Looks like Johnny's pulled up. You're coming up on him now.
You got to do is steal another car.
I'm tired of chasing this motherfucker. Hey, get in here.
Oh, a door open on GTA? Wow, that's an upgrade. A door open on GTA? Wow, that's an upgrade. Shit. Fuck. Bitch, leave the doors open. Stupid ass. This game would be so much better if they had left the doors open. Shit wouldn't freeze up so easy. Ooh, I walked in too hot, nigga. Got me. I'm not dead, I'm just saying. That's the lowest fuck. Watch your health, these niggas shoot some serious shit up in here. Hold on, I'm behind you, Toast. I'm behind you, Toast. Oh shit, how motherfuckers done rolled up behind us, y'all? Motherfuckers behind us. God damn, where these niggas come from? Motherfucker. I'm talking about these niggas are armored for real. He's somewhere in this bitch. I bet he in one of these planes. Scary ass.
Watch your step, motherfucker.
Hold on. He might be up here. He got a shotgun. Ah, my dumb ass climbing. He got a shotgun. He got a shotgun.
Hey, is that it? Cause I don't hear nothing. But if that motherfucker's still alive, go get his ass.
Shit! I'll fuck y'all up for this. Get the fucking hands off. Yo, Dre.
Johnny.
This nigga old as shit.
Hold up, man.
You took something that belongs to me.
This nigga old.
Bullshit. Got mad respect for
We
you.
in this grandpa beef with Dr.
do you
Dre?
know about
Come on,
respect?
man.
Man, you know me.
You just tried to blackmail
40.
me.
I'm 40.
Hard to
That
get
nigga look like
tough.
he's 60.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I
No,
like the
no.
fights. Track him down. Drag him, make this shit
I say about
You
46,
just
like
tried to
47,
kill
like
me. You know what? Let's
47.
forget about that for a minute. The tracks in my phone, that shit leaked, my nigga.
Nah, that nigga old. That nigga, that nigga got about, that nigga grandbaby's like 16 years old. Like, his grandbaby's like 16, 17.
Back to the golf course, motherfucker.
See, I'm 39. See how I
Play
look?
out your
Yeah.
element, man.
It's funny that you should say that.
You all know how old Dr. Dre is.
I got my clubs right here. And by the way, I like the 9-iron. That's my favorite. Never fails me, you know? It feels so sweet, so nice, and you can really get a hold of it. You know what I mean? Now, that's a great club. And I tell you what, man. Bitch! Ass! Motherfucker! I don't even feel bad anymore. The demos are out there and there's nothing I can do about it. And you know what? Turns out, hey, golf does put me in a better mood. All right, can you give me a ride home? I got something I want you to hear. Let's ride. Hey, listen. I feel like we've been through a lot together, yeah? But this shit,
This
this
nigga
shit
telling
right
me
here,
his whole life story and
let's
shit.
put a lot of stuff in perspective.
I don't want
for
to
me.
know your
Jimmy was
kids.
right. I've got to stop holding on too tight. I've got to start putting some of these demos out that I've been working on for so many years. You have no idea how much shit I've got. But you want to hear something?
They're gonna try to pull a hey.
This is a world premiere, right here.
They're gonna try to pull a
right
Rico
now.
on Dre through his little cinemas interactions on GTA. They bobbing. You know it's wild. I don't have the music up on my game, so they bobbing their heads to like some shit I can't hear. Oh shit. So they supposed to be jamming and having a good time, but I don't know what the fuck going on. Oh, I'm driving now, I guess. That was hard. That's the first time I seen GTA come out of the cinema into that. That's some new game shit. When you come from the cinema to game mode, that's some 2010, 20 shit. I mean, 2011. Say, man. Whoa, these fools just crashed. Damn. As soon as you said that shit, though, it was cool. Maybe I should be driving in first person, because these people out here driving fucked up. I'm driving normal on the wrong side of the traffic. They fucked up. It's the snowman. Don't blame me. Blame it on the snowflakes, dude. Oh, almost wrecked, Toast. Oh, Toast. My political brother. What I got against who? Because if you think about it, the secret power on Earth is really gold, or you know what I'm saying? And for the longest,
take it easy.
people didn't understand what happened. I don't know if y'all know what happened in the end of World War II, what Adolf Hitler really had going on, but amongst other projects he had going on, he was also collecting gold. That's why he was in Africa. And what he accomplished was he had one of the largest surplus amounts of gold. At that time, when America found out about that surplus of gold, that's when they got involved. That was the moment America got involved. They didn't give a fuck about what was happening. I mean, they had Pearl Harbor, but this was before Pearl Harbor. They were going to get involved anyway because of the gold. Anyway, after the World War II, America, the UN split up the gold. America, France, and Germany. So nobody would have all the power on Earth. You know what I'm saying? We had Fort Knox. And if y'all know about Fort Knox, we don't have Fort Knox no more. You know what I'm saying? We used ours up through that fake money shit, through the banks. So we burnt ours. Supposedly, there's a woman, president or something, running Germany. She has gotten her share of France gold back, and she's asking America for theirs. And what the fuck we gonna give you, bitch? I can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't squeeze blood of a turnip. But she's trying to get all the gold back in one place in Germany. And I'm like, they're calling Germany a superpower now. Again. So I'm like, what's really going on behind closed doors? A woman is running Germany, and she's trying to collect all the gold. And they're calling it a superpower again. They have large weapons. They got a military. I just don't understand what's supposed to be happening.